Hey, YouTubers, Raven here.
Starfire.
Tonight we'll be talking about the crossover Supergirl.
The first night of the crossover over.
The crossover over.
The crossover.
Supergirl
episode or season 3, episode 8.
Yes, and
Crisis on Earth X Part 1.
And Arrow.
I don't know, it's season 6, episode something. I don't know.
Something I don't really care.
Because I don't watch Arrow, so.
Nah. Since we don't watch Arrow, I watch Arrow, but since we don't do the review, just do it here with you guys. So we don't have to.
Well, even though it was the Arrow episode, there was still other, everybody was still crossed over into it.
Yeah, and we usually do a review for all the shows. So since we're going to do tomorrow as a live stream for both episodes, then we're just going to do both episodes in this one. Yeah. That way we only have 2, and yeah. So, what did you like?
I don't know, a lot of stuff. First off, Evil Kara's lipstick is on point.
It is. Kara X needs to give Kara the brand and the whatever crap you talk about.
Seriously, that's seriously awesome.
She needs that lipstick.
It was beautiful.
It was.
Also, just the start of Barry and Iris getting married. Because it's West Allen. And they're finally gonna get married.
That's not why I freaked.
It's gonna happen in tomorrow's episode, obviously, because it's the Flash. Mm-hmm. But still,
okay, before the wedding, when they were talking about getting married at the salon.
Yes, we have to mention that.
And she's like, "Well, kids not currently, but maybe in the future."
She said not yet.
Yeah, not yet. She's not ready yet. And then, the wedding.
The girl that was talking to Barry.
I hit her hard.
She did.
In the arm.
It hurt like a bitch.
I couldn't help it. It
hurt. I was like, ow.
She cried.
I didn't cry.
You cried.
No, I did not.
There were no tears.
Thank you.
She cried.
No, I didn't.
Without tears. She cried. She cried without the tears.
You can't cry without tears. You're either crying or you're not crying, and I was not crying. It just hurt. Are you okay?
I don't know, I'm tired. I'm supposed to be in bed.
Well, whose fault is that?
You ate first.
What?
You ate before we did this. That's duh.
So? You said an hour and a half ago, which means that you wouldn't have been able to watch Arrow if that was the case.
Yes.
So, my eating doesn't have anything to do with it.
The time! I have to be, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. So,
I don't know, I know people had a lot of issues with the crossover.
I had a lot of issues with the crossover.
Online, beforehand.
Nazi crap didn't bother me.
It didn't bother me because it's like anything else that you watch that has stuff about Nazis. Our people are still fighting the evil.
Yeah, it's not like our heroes were with them. It was the the villains.
It's Arrow and Supergirl and, all of them. Yeah, they're those people on that Earth. Yeah. And they're, part of the fatherland or whatever. But they aren't
part of the fatherland? Come on. Oliver is basically the new Hitler.
Whatever, you know what I mean. But ours are not them.
I am Oliver.
Ours are not them.
No.
So, they're not the same people. So people thinking that, like, oh my gosh, CW's horrible because they are showing Nazism and all that crap. Well, I'm sorry, but your favorite movies also do the same thing. Star Wars, Indiana Jones. So don't be all saying crap about CW shows when movies that you guys love have the same propaganda and the same plots and same stories that have to do with that kind of thing.
Exactly.
Just saying. Alright. So I liked that we got to see, like, that perspective, even though it was terrible and, you know, it's the Nazis won and everything and, like, the way that they rule and all that stuff is bad. But, I mean, just, like, seeing that other Earth and how it could be that way if we didn't do something to stop it, you know? Like, if things had actually happened that way for us, imagine how bad it would be. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. So, like, it's just predicting of what could happen.
Yeah. And what if Iris was either never born on that Earth because her daddy's black? Or what if...
Or she was born, but
she's in a camp.
Yeah, but they're all in a camp.
Not everyone. There's the Resistance.
Yes, but at the end of the Arrow episode, they were all in a camp.
Yes. But is Earth X Iris in a camp? Or is she part of the Resistance? Or
she might be part of the Resistance, but we're not going to know until we see tomorrow night's episode.
It's just something I pointed out.
Okay, sorry. But I'm just saying, like, you know, all of them were in the camp at the end of the episode, and a lot of them were white.
Not all of them were in the camp.
Well, the ones that we saw on screen.
No.
Most of the heroes.
Most of them, but not all of them.
Okay, I said most of them.
Because you still have Mick and Killer Frost back at base with...
And Cisco
Black
and Iris
Canary,
and Felicity. Yeah, I know.
With Black Canary, Wild Dog, and Mr. Terrific.
Anyway, some of them were. And the majority of the some of them were white.
Yep.
So. Not to say that doesn't mean that they can't be put in the camps, because Jewish people are white. Kind of. But, I mean, they're a little darker skinned than white people. But still. So. Anyway, I wasn't trying to be offensive.
No. I don't think he was, so.
Okay. But that doesn't mean that somebody else wouldn't.
I know, but, yeah.
But yeah, like, oh my gosh, and Tommy freaking Merlyn!
I was sitting here trying to figure out who the guy was, and she's over here slapping my arm hella hard.
I'm like, Tommy freaking Merlyn! I never thought I would see Tommy on Arrow again. Like, oh my gosh. Because he's doing Chicago Med, like the actor, Colin Doddle. So I was like, when I imagined him guest starring on Arrow, I never imagined it being in that capacity.
Right.
Like, oh my gosh. I saw him and I was like, oh my gosh. And then, like, I believed his story at first where he was like, you know,
he wants out.
Yeah.
I was like 50-50 on it. I was like, I really see this going the bad way.
Well, I mean, obviously it was going to, but I mean, at first I was kind of like, well, maybe he is being a little serious about it. Maybe he does think that. I don't know. But yeah, like, he died again.
No, he killed himself this time.
So he still died.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know. I mean, I like Oliver and Felicity, but I'm just kind of tired of the whole, like, you know.
Will they, won't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can kind of see Felicity's...
I mean, I understand her reasoning. I understand where she's coming from, and I know that they both love each other so much, and, like, they want to be with each other. And I know why, like, she doesn't think that marriage is necessary, you know. Like,
that's not the reason.
And, well, yeah, but she's like, we don't need this to prove how we feel. Well, I know what the reasoning is. It's because of, like, him and his son and all that stuff.
That's what I was thinking, but then when she talked to Iris, she let it slip. The last time he proposed,
she got shot.
Almost died.
Almost died.
She lost the ability to walk.
Yeah.
Permanently. She's only walking because of Palmer technology and her nanobots are making up part of her spine.
Yeah, but she's still walking.
Only because science healed her, and it's the only working prototype.
I know. So she's not permanently paralyzed because she can walk. Permanently paralyzed means you wouldn't be able to walk at all.
Okay, if those things came out of her...
She would be paralyzed. I know that. But she's walking.
But that technology technically doesn't exist. Because it only exists in her. Therefore, like, anywhere else in the world, no one else can have it.
Unless Ray makes more.
Ray can't make more. He's dead.
He's not dead on Legends.
He's not dead on here either. But everybody thinks he is, except for the heroes, because he died.
Anyway, yes, she's permanently paralyzed, and she has a fear of, the same thing happening again, so she doesn't want to tempt fate because she thinks that will happen again.
Yeah, she thinks either something equal or worse than will happen.
Yeah. And I mean, yeah, there's always going to be threats. There's always going to be something that can happen, but, look at Barry and Iris.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if you were shot up in a limousine, like, I mean, wouldn't you be, like, kind of, like...
Oh, yeah, I'd be scared.
Well, I mean, not just scared, but, like, think about, like, how traumatizing that was for her. Like, she was riding home in a limousine, and it got shot up. Like, first it was wrecked, and then it was shot to pieces.
Yeah, I know. I remember it. I saw that episode.
Like, the trauma that even going through part of that.
Well, yeah, again, I know. Like, that would be terrifying and horrible. Like, I would,
which is, why she, like,
physically can't.
Yeah, she's so scared to go through that again that she can't say anything but no. Like, she wants to. But she's so
scared. Yeah, but I think when
can't.
she explains that to Oliver, he'll understand.
Mm-hmm.
And he won't be so, like, hurt or upset by why she said no.
Which is why I think that what I think Felicity wanted to tell him when they were in the room, but he said, I need my head in the game.
Yeah.
Damn it, dude, seriously.
Yeah, so we're probably not going to see that conversation.
Like, ever.
On this crossover. If we do, that's great. But, anyway, I mean, I like them. I'm just not really invested in them anymore.
Yeah.
So, I don't really care what happens to them, one way or the other. Because I don't watch Arrow. So, yeah. I don't know. I really like Joe and Cecile. I'm glad that he's happy and that he's found love again.
Mm-hmm.
I liked his speech at the rehearsal dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Friggin' Mick eating all the time, just being completely oblivious to everything.
I'm, like, free food, open bar.
Yeah.
Of course I'd be here. Like, what?
He just takes Cisco's beer, like, whatever.
I love Mick. He's awesome.
And I like Caitlin and Dr. Stein's, like, relationship.
Yeah.
Or friendship that they have. It's nice.
It's one of mutual respect and admiration.
Yeah.
And I love that.
For sure. And I liked the fact that Kara sang Barry and Iris' song that he sang to her when he proposed.
I'll come running home to you.
And her dress was so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just liked small little things like that.
The marriage.
Yeah, the marriage that almost happened but was interrupted by Nazis.
The marriage that has already happened. Like, the whole Oliver and Supergirl?
Oh, that.
Like, the hell?
Oliver and Kara are married on Earth X. Married.
Yeah, like...
Married!
I don't...
Even our Kara was like, gross!
Right? Like,
She's like, no offense.
I can't, No, it's just...
I mean, Oliver's, okay, he's not bad.
I mean, like, you even saw, like, he was way more into the relationship than she was.
Oh, yeah.
And...
she's all about the fatherland.
Mm-hmm.
And he is too, but he also has immense love and care for her.
Mm-hmm.
And she's just about, victory.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, like...
I think he legitimately loves her.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't feel like she loves him.
I think she does.
I feel like she's kind of just using him to help, her actually get better because she's dying.
I think that's actually what she meant by, if he chooses me over the fatherland, then I'll take care of it. Is she'd let herself die.
Or she would leave.
Yeah, but then he'd find her. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, that's before I knew she was sick that I said that. But, like...
she'd let herself die.
Yeah, she'd probably let herself die. But...
because she thinks that victory and conquering and everything is more important than love.
It could also be the fact that if Oliver chose her over the nation, over the world, then... which is very romantic. But, I mean... the whole world would turn against him. Think about it. Sacrificing herself saves him.
Yeah, that's basically what happened to Hitler. Like,
no, like, if Supergirl sacrifices herself because he chooses her over the world, then she's saving him.
Yeah,
she's dying for him to live.
He's still losing her.
Yeah, but she saves his life.
I know. But he loses her in the process.
Yeah. Which means, like, he just becomes even more authoritative and dictator-like because he's so pissed off.
Because apparently our Earth and our world is weak compared to them.
Yeah, because we have compassion. But screw them. Compassion's awesome.
Well, you can't have compassion without suffering.
Yeah.
Everything is a balance. You can't have one without the other.
Fear leads to hate. Hate leads to the dark side. The dark side leads to suffering. I know I said it wrong, but still. Like, I know you guys don't have to, like, hound me on that. I know I said it wrong, and I don't really give a crap right now. I'm just imagining Yoda saying suffering and his ears, like, folding down.
Suffering, compassion is.
No.
Suffering without compassion.
No, like, what you're trying to say, yeah, sure. But, in the eyes...
I'm trying to say it the way Yoda would say it.
Yeah. Suffering, compassion is.
So, what is your issue that you had a lot of issue with that I kept laughing over?
I don't know to what you're referring because it did not happen.
Sara and Alex.
No.
Sarah and Alex.
No.
Sara and Alex.
No. That never happened.
It happened 3 times.
No. Because that scene is not burned into my retinas.
And Kara's like, what's so bad about it? You wanted to come and have fun, and you had fun. You had a one-night stand. So what?
Alex was...
Okay, she's vulnerable. She's still dealing with the whole Maggie thing. She was drinking. Yeah, she was bound to have a one-night stand if she's doing something like that.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
If she's in that situation, she's in that emotional state, it's gonna happen.
She is just like, she's... Okay, you look at Sara. Sara's this amazing person who bangs every chick throughout history. We've
Not
seen
every
this.
chick.
She screwed the queen of whatever kingdom they were supposed to be guarding the king and queen of.
She probably has, but I don't know.
And then she goes and screws the nurse chick in season 1, and she goes and screws this
that
other
was season
chick.
1? Yeah. I thought it was like season 2.
No.
I remember the 1950s episode being season 2.
Are you sure? Because I'm pretty sure that, like...
Because I remember seeing that one pretty recently.
Vandal Savage was destroyed in season 1. Along with the Time Bureau, so...
Well, whatever season it was, I remember that.
Because it was a season with, Hot Girl.
Yeah.
So that was season 1.
Okay.
Because season 2, Vixen came on. And Vixen wasn't in a show with Hot Girl.
Okay.
But like Sara has no issue. Sara has no issue with screwing every woman she sees.
Yeah, so she screwed Alex 3 times.
I'm gonna hit you harder.
And I'll hit you back.
Ow. I'm sorry.
You're not sorry.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Whatever.
Aw.
I don't believe you.
I'm hurt now.
You're just acting like this because you're tired.
I am. I'm really tired.
And you're being silly and sarcastic.
But yeah, so Sara she's experienced. She doesn't really stay after the fact because she doesn't want to deal with the emotional problems that she has to confront. And, I mean, like, within herself, she has issues that if she were to stay for the morning after, she'd have to face those. And she can't do that. And then, like, she's a really flawed character, which makes her great.
Mm-hmm.
But you look at Alex, and Alex is pure and loving and just, she's perfect. And
Sara's not perfect?
Sara's perfect in the other way. In the dirty, let's go do it now way. Alex is perfect in the let's go have a relationship, last forever, get married sort of way.
Yeah.
Sara's like, let's go bang and get it over with and leave.
Wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
Exactly. And so basically, Sara is like the $50 hooker, and then you have Alex, who's like, the woman you marry.
You just called Sara a whore.
I know! But, I mean, really, she's betting everyone.
You just called Sara Lance a whore.
I know! I'm comparing their sex lives, okay?
Oh my god.
Sara was the second person, not second person probably, but the second female that Alex ever did anything with.
Yeah.
The only person other than Maggie.
Yeah.
And...
Well, because Maggie was her first relationship after coming out.
Yeah, but, like, think about it. Someone who's never had a one-night stand, who has only truly ever opened up to reveal that part of her life to, with one other person,
mm-hmm.
like, the emotional toll, that sort of thing, it hurts you. And you see that in Alex right now. And I mean, yeah, it's great.
Yeah, she's vulnerable and she's sad and she's drinking, and that's gonna cause her to just be like, hey, let's go have some sex.
No. Let's not.
I'm not meaning us. I mean her and Sarah.
Oh, I know you don't mean us.
What the hell?
Let's go have some sex.
Like, I was using it as an example.
I know. Come on. Like, just having some fun.
You sound like you're drunk right now.
Do I?
Yeah. Your speech is all like, ah.
Well, I am kind of losing my voice.
No, I don't mean that. I just mean like, kind of slurred.
Oh. Well, I'm not.
I know. I'm just saying.
So.
If you were, we would have a very, very weird review on our hands.
Oh, we would. I've never been drunk before.
I've never been drunk either. But I've drank.
Yeah.
I've gotten buzzed, but not drunk.
Yeah, me too. But, like, I don't mind. Okay, for all of you who think that it's like Alex and Maggie or the Highway.
There were people on Twitter who really liked Sara and Alex.
It's not just Maggie or no one for me. She has, like...
You're okay with her dating somebody else. You just don't want it to be Sara.
Yeah, there's just something... It's something about
it's basically the whole thing of like where I love Cara and Mon-El, but I'm okay with her being with somebody else. Like, I'd be okay if she was with somebody else, like James or another person who comes on or something. Like, it doesn't bother me. I just want Cara to be happy.
Yeah. Like, I kind of look at it this way, like, Alex was, like, her heart was pure. Like, I hate to use this, like, example, but Snow White.
Pure as snow.
And then Snow killed Cora.
Yeah, and her heart became kind of black.
And then Alex had sex with Sarah.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that she's bad.
No! And it didn't mean that Snow was bad. But it tainted her somehow in her own mind. She let it bother... She let it consume her.
Yeah.
And, like, this action, like... I don't know if they're going to continue... Like, if this is actually going to have happened in the actual show. You know?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, Oliver's still the Green Arrow in this. Yeah. Oliver quit. Diggle's the Arrow now.
Yeah, and Diggle's not even in the crossover.
No. Or at least this part, right? And...
Yeah, but they showed the Arrow episode tonight, and Diggle wasn't in it.
I know. But he could come for tomorrow.
He could, but...
I don't know why Diggle wouldn't show up for Barry's wedding. Like, what the crap? I don't get it. But anyways.
Well, I mean, as long as it's, like, resolved within the crossover episodes, I think that it'll be okay.
Yeah.
And
like,
Sara and Alex might talk. I mean, there's still 2 more episodes.
I know.
So...
I'm not looking forward to this talk. Because it didn't happen. No matter how much I can't unsee what I saw.
Happened.
It did not happen.
Yes, it did.
No.
Yes!
No.
Yes, it did.
No.
You have to accept that.
Mm-mm.
It happened.
Mm-mm.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. I can't. Because it's... I can't even explain it. Like,
It's okay.
I can't put what I'm feeling into words.
Yeah. My Supergirl shirt! Or Superman, or whatever. It's the S.
It's light blue, so it's girl. Yeah. I like it though.
I've had this shirt for a long time.
I know. I don't shop there.
We have nice stuff.
I probably wouldn't fit.
Oh, you might. They have, like, people send, like, bring their clothes to them. So they're known brands of clothes, but they're, like, discounted. So it's kind of like, you know, Ross or DD's discounts or something like that.
So...
But the clothes are a little nicer.
That was my huge issue with the show. Like, was that... With the 2 hours, that was my big thing.
Yes.
So,
Yes, it was.
Then, yeah, like, their Earth is scary.
It is.
Alex tried to kill Kara. Like, how could she have even hoped to kill Kara?
Their Earth is all kinds of scary, and that's why, like, we're coming in to try to stop it.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to conquer.
Yeah.
And we're trying to be like, no, you ain't gonna do that. We're stopping you.
Yeah, but, like, on their Earth, the Danvers sisters tried to kill each other. Like,
yeah.
And obviously, Kara didn't die, so, like, Alex probably did.
Yeah. Oh, and there's no Barry Flash on Earth X. It's Eobard.
From our Earth, again.
From our Earth, again.
But
Barry just can't escape him!
Well, no, he's from the future. So, I mean, this version of him is not the version that we saw last time on The Flash. The version we saw last time on The Flash died in Legends. Because, remember how Zoom became the Black Speedster, the Death Speedster? He came and basically ate the soul of Eobard in...
He was like a Reaper.
Yeah. Like, okay, he basically took the soul of Eobard from, remember in Wonder Woman? How she was running across the field and she put the shield up and it was that one part of the war? That's where they were. That's where Eobard died.
Nice.
By the Speedster. From the Speed Force. That's death. He died. In that moment.
He did.
So this is a past version of him that never went through that.
They never.
He hasn't gone through that yet. So Barry doesn't realize that he knows his future. That he knows this guy's future. Because past and future and crap.
Past and future collide.
See, the funny thing is that Barry knows his future, but Eobard knows Barry's future.
That's what happens with time travel. The past and future collide.
It's like Doctor Who.
It's like Back to the Future.
It's Doctor Who and River Song, only it's not a love story.
It's Back to the Future too.
No, because you got Doctor Who traveling our timeline.
Yeah, but...
And then you have River Song that knows his future, but not his
like,
past.
in the second one, they're in the future, but they also have to go back to the past to fix what happened in the future, because an alternate 1985 was created. So, the past and future collided. And all connected.
But this is different, because they're moving in the same, like... Okay. Like, one knows one's future and one only knows one's past. And they're moving this way through time.
Yeah. In the opposite direction.
Yes. And that's how Eobard and Barry are. Yeah. Eobard knows the future, Barry knows the past. But the past for Barry is Eobard's future. And the past for Eobard
is Barry's future.
So... Doctor Who connection! I love Doctor Who.
Obviously.
I can't wait for the female. I wonder if she's still gonna be in love with River Song.
They're going that route with it?
No, but I mean the Doctor technically married River Song. So, I mean
I'm not saying that they can't or that they shouldn't. I'm just saying, like...
But, I mean, each Doctor has its own personality, so she may or may not be gay. She probably won't because it's their first female and they're not brave enough to take that step.
Yeah.
I mean, they only just recently had a gay character as their sidekick.
Yeah, but all the other shows are doing it.
Yeah, but they just killed off their gay character sidekick. They can't have Doctor Who be gay and female.
I mean, the first Star Trek series to feature a gay character is Star Trek Discovery.
Mm-hmm.
And there's 5 other series.
Yeah.
So it would make sense that Doctor Who hasn't really done that.
Mm-hmm.
But that's been on a lot longer than Star Trek, too.
Yeah. But this is also their first female. They wouldn't make it their first female and first gay Doctor.
Yeah.
They'd wait. So... Might still have a little bit of feelings.
I mean, combined, Star Trek's been on longer.
Yeah.
But...
50 years. Anyways. So, do you have anything else to say about...
I don't think so.
Supergirl and Arrow?
Oh my gosh.
It feels more like a Flash...
Arrow.
It feels more like a 2-hour-long Flash episode.
Supergirl and Arrow are together! I cannot get over that!
You know why they did that? Because during the 2-night crossover event, Supergirl and Arrow were on at the same time. Because one played right after the other, so why not just have them together?
Okay, you need some sleep.
But you see what I'm saying, though, right?
Yeah.
But
that's not the reason.
Makes sense.
I mean, maybe Supergirl and Arrow are together in the comic story of Crisis on Earth X. I don't know.
So, anything else?
No, I think we're good.
Okay, I think I'm good
40
too.
minutes.
Yeah. 2 hours past my bedtime.
Well, that's not my fault. So
It's
tomorrow we are doing a live stream for The Flash and Legends. So it's not just going to be for the Flash episode, it's going to be for both episodes because why stop the live stream for Legends if it's going to come on right after?
Yeah.
And we're going to watch that.
And
so
besides, we usually, after the episode, we usually stay on for an extra hour, or a half hour to hour to talk to you guys.
Yeah.
So...
I mean, I'll try to answer questions during the commercial breaks and stuff, but we'll probably still answer the majority of them afterwards. So, yeah. We will be live streaming that, and you guys have that to look forward to tomorrow. Our first live stream of the season.
I've been so looking forward to this.
Yeah, so it'll be fun.
And it's going to be my first Flash episode back with her.
Yeah.
In... a while.
Like 2-3 weeks.
Been longer.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not been longer than that.
It hasn't been longer since I've done one, but it's been longer than that since we've done one together.
Okay. Well, yes. So we will be there tomorrow doing our live stream.
At 8 p.m. Pacific
time. So, for those of you that have already seen it, you can still tune in.
Yes, like usual.
You enjoy our live streams and you enjoy us.
Yes.
So, why not tune in?
Right?
I mean,
The worst that could happen is I'll be like this again.
I've been live tweeting the Flash episodes pretty much since the start of the season. So this is just live stream, so it's live.
Yeah. So you don't have to tweet it.
Well, I don't mind doing that. It's fun. But it's just, you don't see me. I'm just tweeting. But I'm still live tweeting because I'm tweeting while I'm watching. But yeah, so you have the live stream to look forward to tomorrow night. And yeah. We will try to get a Supernatural review up for this week's episode, because we weren't able to do last week's episode. And then Once Upon a Time comes back on December 8th. So we have about another week for that. But yeah. So that's what you have to look forward to.
So until next time.
Comment, like, subscribe, share, all that stuff. Until
And
next time.
love yourself.
Love yourself and be happy.